Joined by the head coach of the Buckeyes, Ryan Day. And Ryan, we've reached the unofficial start to the season. You're back in Indy. You guys want to get back here later this year. How much is that a part of the message you've driven home this offseason?
Well, I think at this time of year, a lot of people want to talk about, what's going on at the end of the season, some of the bigger games. But the truth is, our guys, we got to get back to work here this preseason and build a foundation. Every year you rebuild a team. You don't just carry over from the next year. It's a completely different team. So, we got to just stay focused on having a great preseason, a real physical preseason where, we're running the football, we're stopping the run, because we know that's what's going to carry over late in the season. We know what our goals are. We're not shying away from those goals. We want to beat the team up north, win the Big Ten championship, win a national championship. So in order to reach those goals, we're going to work hard to make sure that we're checking off all the boxes we need to put ourselves in that situation, because we don't take that for granted. I mean, you can make no assumptions when it comes to those types of things. So anybody starts, worrying about those type of things, you start to lose focus on what matters now. But being here certainly is a reminder of our goals.
Got a chance to talk to a couple guys this summer, and Will's not afraid to say that this is kind of championship or bust, and a lot of guys are on that mindset. How do you deal with expectations? Obviously, every year you want to win a national title, but this year it feels like every day a new line comes out about how great this team is.
Well, it's a compliment to know that we have, we've worked hard to put this roster together. We've worked hard to develop this roster. It's been, 3-4 years for some of these guys that, came in, during COVID and have developed and have got experience and decided to come back. We've infused a few guys in the portal, some new younger guys into the program. Added 4 coaches, to this team. So it's a different group. I think we all can see what the talent level is, but that's not going to be enough. We got to do a great job at no talent issues. But our goals are our goals. We want to get those done. We're going to aim high. We know what the expectations are, and that's a tribute to all the great teams that have come before. Winning is expected here. So, we're going to do everything we possibly can to take the next month and prepare for the season.
Last year you used the word consistency a lot with the quarterbacks, and I'm sure you're going to hear the word quarterbacks a lot today. What are you looking for this year? Is it consistency as well, or kind of what do you think will differentiate?
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't change what you're looking for in a quarterback. Consistency is important, decision-making is important, leadership's important. But I think, when the game's on the line, we got to get the first down, and that's winning football. I'm excited about the summer all of our guys have had. All 5 guys, I can sit here, look you in the eye and say they've done some really good things. Some guys have really taken steps up in different areas, which we've been excited about. So, we'll let the competition continue, and I got a feeling we'll need a lot of them.
I got to ask you about having fans at practice those first couple of days. What's that like to kind of be surrounded by the fans that'll be in the shoe, and how does that kind of impact getting camp going?
Well, I think this off-season certainly has been, the spotlight's been on the community surrounding our players and providing them the resources they need and helping us put this team together and those type of things. So, the first 4 days are an opportunity for us to be around our fans, be around some of those people that have helped us, open up the doors and allow them to be around practice for the first few days. First few days, we're typically kind of on 2 fields. We're trying to get guys a bunch of reps. We're trying to install. So there's not a lot of trade secrets going on, but it gives our players a little bit of an opportunity to be in front of the fans, which gives us a little bit of energy. Not that we need a whole bunch in the first couple of days, but more importantly, it opens it up to the community to be a part of our practice, at least for the first couple of days.
As we move into fall camp, just a couple guys that really have stood out to you through the off-season workouts, just kind of heading into fall camp that jump out to you. Anybody?
It's hard. Well, once you do that, even today, we brought Emeka, we brought Denzel, we brought Jack. I counted 12 guys that could have come to this, and so to pick 3 was almost impossible. And so, we're trying to just, put guys in different situations and allow them different opportunities. But we got a good group of guys. To say 1 or 2, I'd be forgetting some other guys. I do think the offensive line has had a good summer, but all the guys have been working hard, and we have our champions meeting next week with Coach Mick. We're going to recognize all the champions and all the hard work that's been done this summer.
I don't normally take an interest in captains. I mean, normally that's within the team, but like you just said, it feels like there could be 9-10 captains on this team. How do you handle that as a coach? Because not everybody can walk out and, actually earn that honor at Ohio State.
Well, it's going to be voted on by the team, and we vote for our leadership committee twice a year, and then we vote for the captain. So it'll be up to the team, and whoever they choose is who we'll go with.
And then between now and fall camp, I think we got 10 days. What are you doing? What is the team doing? How do you finally get ready for the season to be here?
No, we're working. Yeah, we're working. We had a couple good days. We're up early this morning working. We'll be back at it next couple days, and then we'll give them the weekend off to catch their breath and report next week.